Radio 98 FM.
The news in English on 98.0 Britop FM.
Policeman rapes woman going to report domestic violence case. Massacre school fire death toll rises to 7. American couple ordered to pay tortured foster son 100 million shillings. Good evening, our dear listener. Thank you for listening to 98.0 Britop FM. It's 1st of October 2023. And the time is 8 p.m. This is our evening news read to you by Vivian Amara. The National Unity Platform added its support to the forthcoming Busoga royal wedding by contributing a generous amount to the events fund. This move, endorsed by a delegation of NUP officials, demonstrates the party's commitment, unity, and cultural celebrations. A team of NUP officials led by the party President Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu, Deputy Opposition Chief Whip Manjeri Chief Kotka, Deputy Party Spokesperson Alex Mufumbiro, and the renowned Busoga-based comedian Swengere paid a courtesy visit to the home of Busoga Premier Dr. Joseph Muvawala. During the visit, they handed over a significant contribution to aid in the preparations for the Busoga Royal wedding. The exact amount of their donation remains undisclosed. The Busoga Royal wedding is scheduled for November 18th, 2023, and will witness the union of His Majesty Chiabazinga William Gabla Nadio before and Inebantu Jovia Motes. Kyagulanyi expressed his honor at being among the many guests invited to partake in this grand celebration of love. Just last week, a remarkable contribution of over 1 billion Ugandan shillings was raised at the royal banquet held at Kolo Independence Grounds. The number of pupils who died in a fire that gutted the dormitory at Kasana Junior Primary School in Masaka City has risen to 7. According to Jamata Wandera, the Southern Regional Deputy Police Commander, 5 more victims have died at Chirodo Hospital where they had been transferred. These have been named Arnold Atmosje, Martin Muganga, Hilary Walugembe, Jordan Sendagira, and Austin Chisomosi urged the school authorities to adhere to the guidelines established by the Ministry of Education, such as not installing bars in windows and ensuring adequate dormitory space to prevent similar incidents. The fire incident happened at the dormitory of Kasana Junior School in Nyendo Mokongwe Division, Masaka City, which has 15 children from the top and primary 1 classes. Police have attributed the fire a short circuit. The in-charge CID at Namsita Police Post in Buyende District, Godfrey Balikawa, has been dismissed from the police force on accusations of scandalous behavior after he allegedly raped a 30-year-old housewife who had gone to report a case of domestic violence against her husband. The victim, a resident of Kalambo Village, Ndolwe Sub-County, is said to have been violated by the officer in Nakabira Police Barracks on October 12th this year. Police spokesperson Fred Enanga said a team of 3 police officers went to her house home to arrest her husband, but they did not find him at home. The victim feared to return to her home until when the husband is arrested. At around 6:30 p.m., the officer asked the victim to be with him since he had found a place for her to sleep. He instead drove her to his home in Nakabira Police Barracks, brought her food and drinks, and afterwards sexually assaulted her on 2 occasions. The following morning, DIP Balikawa dropped the victim near Namsita Police Post and promised to arrest her husband. Mr. Naga added that during the time the victim's husband was arrested and a statement recorded from him, the 2 parties were prevailed upon and the husband paid for his wife's treatment, whom he had assaulted. The victim reported her second case of rape at the region and the officer was arrested. The High Court in Kampala sentenced an American couple to a fine after being found guilty of torturing their 10-year-old first son. In Uganda, Nicholas Scott Spencer was convicted of child neglect, unlawfully stay in Uganda employment without a work permit before he was sentenced to a fine of 1,500,000 shillings. His wife, Mackenzie Lane Matthias, was sentenced to a fine of 3,360,000 shillings after she was convicted on charges of brutal, inhuman, or to pay the victim 100 million shillings as compensation. Justice Alice Komhanji of the International Crimes Division of the High Court to decide each of the convicts would be required to pay 50 million shillings to their victim.